Ever felt like you weren't alone in a store? In the 1800s, long before the toy store was built, the land was a farm. The property was owned by Martin Murphy, a wealthy landowner. One of his farm hands was a young man named Johnny Johnson. Johnny was quiet, hardworking, and in love. He had fallen for Elizabeth Murphy, the landowner's daughter, but she didn't love him back. Heartbroken, Johnny threw himself into his work. One day, while chopping wood near a well, he had an accident. His axe slipped. He bled out, dying alone, and his spirit never left. Decades later, a Toys R Us was built on the same land. That's when the strange things began. Employees reported toys falling off shelves by themselves, dolls laughing with no batteries inside, a shadowy figure walking between the aisles, then disappearing. Customers claimed they felt someone brush past them when no one was there. One cashier quit after hearing a man whisper her name over the intercom. But the creepiest part, the faucets in the women's restroom would turn on by themselves, and some women said they felt a cold hand touch their shoulder while washing their hands. When they turned around, no one was there. One night, a paranormal team came to investigate. They set up cameras throughout the store, infrared scanners, EVP recorders. Then, as they reviewed the footage, their blood ran cold because they caught something. In the toy aisle, the security camera recorded a shadowy figure, a man, tall, wearing old-fashioned clothes, standing perfectly still. No one in the store had seen him, but the camera did. Then, in an instant, he vanished. And when they enhanced the image, they saw his face, and it matched old photos of Johnny Johnson. In 2009, an employee was closing up late at night. As she walked past the stuffed animal section, she saw a teddy bear fall off the shelf. She picked it up. Then, a deep whisper filled the air. "Elizabeth." The employee froze. Her name wasn't Elizabeth. She turned around, and in the mirror of a nearby display case, she saw a man standing behind her. She ran. She quit the next day. The store closes, but in 2018, Toys R Us closed for good. The building was left abandoned. But even now, people who walk by at night swear they see something, a shadow in the windows, a cold presence lingering in the air, because Johnny is still waiting, still searching for Elizabeth, still haunting the place where he died. Ever felt like you weren't alone in a store? Ever heard footsteps behind you, only to turn and find no one there? Next time you're in an empty aisle, be careful, because you might not be alone.